Hello viewers, this is Ample Studier, and welcome to the late night Nintendo news video. In today's article, or news story, it is quite a tragic one, as a Nintendo Switch player has had to send his Nintendo Switch to Nintendo to get repairs, and when he got the Switch back, he lost all of his save data. Okay, let me tell you something about the Switch for this camera. Nintendo has not incorporated a save or like a backup system thingy majigger for the Switch. Like you can back up your data in case your Switch is broken, and it has to be repaired. You can back up your data, so boom, your data will be saved even if your Switch gets repaired. Do not listen to me. Do not buy digital copies of multiple games. So let me pull up a game for example. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Say you bought this digitally, like you bought the digital version of Xenoverse 2. That is a wrong mistake. Cause listen, if your Switch has to be sent to Nintendo, you bought any digital software, all that software is gonna be gone, not even existing. Like you lost, especially playing Xenoverse 2, knowing you what if you did all the story mode, like what I did now, where I went to the entire Xenoverse 2 story, the Xenoverse 1 story, the DLC story. And if you bought the digital version, you went through all that, and say your Switch is broken outside of repairs, boom, all that is gone. You lose all your character data. You have to restart from the entire game again, get all the DLCs again. It's literally a nightmare. So again, it's always best to buy the physical copies, because knowing if your Switch is broken, you still have you'll be fine. Your game's data will be fine. Probably so. Your data will be fine. But it's just probably not going to be working out best for you, knowing that by digitally, there's a potential chance you'll lose all that data if you don't be careful. See, this is why you have to take care of your Switches. Seriously, these things heat up in 2 hours. That's why after 2 hours, you need to take a break. Like I do when I take Xenoverse, I know that 4 hours Xenoverse 2 live stream, but sometimes these Switches can overheat this quickly. It can actually harm your Switch, so after 2 hours, at least take a break. At least put the Switch on the dock and let it charge. Don't just keep using it every time, because there's a chance that Switch can actually break, and then boom, you have to send it to Nintendo, and you won't get it back for a little while, and that's actually going to be harmful. Same as Splatoon 2, in case always buy the physical copy, knowing that if you have all best weapons, say you buy the digital version, all your weapons, all your data. And even if you beat the story, you have to guess what? Time to repeat the story mode, and you lose all your weapons. Every weapon you bought in this game, if this happened to you, boom, you lose all that. So it's always, but what I'm saying here, buy physical copies. Like Mario Kart Deluxe, buy it physically. Mario Bros. Kingdom Battle, buy it physically. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, buy it physically. What else is it? Mario Odyssey, buy it physically. I'll always buy a physical copy. Knowing if your Switch has to be set for repairs, you lose everything. All of it. All your stuff is gone. Removed. It's like a factory reset happened to your Switch. So let's get to the article, because literally this is one of the saddest literally one of the saddest moments out of anything. So let's just get started. The article at Gamer Connect starts off with IGN's Brian Altano was forced to send his Nintendo Switch console for repair, and now expresses his sadness at noticing he lost all the saves he had on his console. Same with Breath of the Wild. Always buy it physically, because seriously, Breath of the Wild is one of the most addicting games. And imagine this happened to you. You lose all your Breath of the Wild data. It means you have to restart from the very first area in the game. That would be a nightmare. Altano shared that he sent his Switch for repair after this failed to connect with the dock. Because basically what happened, the Switch couldn't connect to the dock. You couldn't go to TV mode where the gameplay goes into your TV. It would fail. It would never work. It would still be in handheld mode. That would be a problem. When he received the information that the console was ready to be sent to him, he received an unwanted information. Nintendo informed you that during the repair process, it was not possible to preserve the saves, settings, and information on Nintendo accounts on your console. That means you lost all the saves for your games. Like all your saves, boom, gone. All your Nintendo accounts, boom, gone. Greetings from Nintendo. Thank you very much for continuing to choose Nintendo. We would like to inform you all the following. Your repair is currently in process. Will ship to you back within a few days. We expect the Nintendo Switch system. Like the serial number has been censored because this is Altano's console and no one needs to know about it. That was sent to us for repair. Found the issue was made with some of the information in the system unreadable. In red, this is the most important part. As a result, they save data, settings, and links to any Nintendo console system was unable to be preserved. That means all your game save data has been erased. You lost everything in that game. The settings have been reset back to factory mode. So pretty much all the settings the settings that you have when you actually first start the Switch, it's back to that. And if you link the Nintendo account with it, like the one for your 3DS to the Switch, that link has been removed as well. Please note that actual Nintendo accounts were not erased and it's still possible to re-download any software titles or add-on content purchased on Nintendo eShop. So essentially, you can still, like for Xenoverse 2, like you can still download the DLC. It's still possible to re-download all the DLC out of Xenoverse 2, but again, always buy physical. Brian Altano. I sent my Switch to Nintendo America for repairs. It stopped connecting the dock, hoping they do a system transfer to a new Switch for me. Instead, they lost all my save data for my dozens of Switch games. Zelda, Mario, etc. Nintendo, you need a cloud system. Well, that I don't disagree with, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what this Switch looks like. Listen, Nintendo. We love you, but please, I am begging you, Nintendo. Is it that hard? Is it that hard to put like a transfer or a back cloud save system where you can back up your data in case if your Switch is about to break, you can back it up at least, knowing that you won't have to lose everything. Because again, I'm trying to be careful with my Switch, because I do not need to lose my Shovel Knight or Snipper Clips or Fast RMX, or I don't want to re-download those via my Nintendo account. Seriously, that's gonna be almost a headache and a nightmare. So Nintendo is hard. Literally, if you have time to create a Nintendo Switch online service, why is it so hard to believe that that a backup thingy about it can back up your data or put something into like a cloud? Why is it that hard to incorporate? It's not that hard. You need to do this, Nintendo, unless you want these Switches to easily break and people lose all their data, and they send the Switches to you, Nintendo. Play smart here, and please get that cloud backup system. It's really so useful for the Switch, and we need it in case our Switches break. We can actually have a way to back up our data, knowing we don't want to lose all of our things just because it was our fault. That's not how you should punish us. That's like way too severe. So Nintendo, please put the system. Like, you have to be careful with these Switches. Like, they overheat so fast. Like, seriously, use them for too long, and see, that Switch can burn up faster. And I am not joking when I say that. So you have to be careful. These Switches can literally burn, and so try to be careful. And especially playing in Breath of the Wild, take it easy. Like, after 2 hours, take a break and let the Switch recharge. Like, take its break. Put it in sleep mode, because knowing when you put it in sleep mode, the Switch is turned off. So it's useful, and so your Switch doesn't give you a bit more of a problem. Unless you really want to lose your Switch, try to be careful with that, because these Switches are really precious and they are really expensive. No, you don't have to pay another huge amount of money just to get another new Switch. You do not want that. Or even if you have to, because seriously, it's like a nightmare. But it feels like I dragged that on for too long. I don't know. I felt like I'm repeating myself. I'm like so exhausted from recording this too. I feel like I might go to bed at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm so exhausted. But again, also buy games physically. Always buy a physical copy, like I'm doing. If I get Kirby Star Allies, I'm gonna buy a physical copy. Again, so useful. Don't just ignore it. Always, when you see a game that has a physical copy, same with Sonic Forces. Always buy a physical copy. Do not buy a digital copy in case this might happen to you. You never know. Don't say, "Oh, it's just happening to me. Oh, it's this guy's fault." Listen, this can happen to you. It's not because for this one person. This whole Switch breaking, sending it to Nintendo, lose all save data thingy. This could happen to you. So be careful what you do with your Switch. These things can heat up so fast. Literally. Also be careful if you have an SD card. Be careful with it. Because I think almost months ago, the Switch can possibly somehow burn your SD card. Or it can melt it. There you go. It can melt your SD card. So try to be careful. Because the Switch can easily heat up. Unless you really want your memory card to be melted, try to take it easy with the Switches. Especially the games. Also, well, we'll talk about the games. Let me take the games in this case. Here we go. I might make this like a huge, look how small these games are. Yes, I know they're so small. Try to be careful in case you have a big family, in case you have a house full of family members or babies, or toddlers, excuse me, whatever. Try to not let these toddlers suck on these Switch cartridges. Again, to make sure I put some health and warning as well, because literally, these things are so small. I'll tell them, I go, like, I'm not gonna actually eat the game because this is Splatoon 2. I might do a Splatoon 2 big video where I try to go to Era 1 on all that since I stage came into Splatoon 2. I try to go and they could actually swallow it, thinking this might be actually because they don't know anything about Switches. So a good thing that's actually got food, even though it's Splatoon 2 and Nintendo Switch. So be careful with these little cartridges. Some can mistake it for like something, or even drop it on the floor. Some might not see there's a Switch game on the floor, knowing if it's flipped down like this. If it's flipped down, hold on. Because knowing if it's flipped down like that, some might mistake it for and some might not recognize it. And then boom, this cartridge you'll see it might split to a million pieces, especially if you step on it really hard without even thinking. You can literally damage these cartridges. Also, you can actually lose these cartridges. Like they're really small. Do not put them outside or showcase them. Always keep them in their cases. Or what I do for Splatoon 2, when you hear that sound, always put them back in your case when they're done. It is so useful. And close the case. That's why it's so useful. You don't actually lose a game, because sometimes if you just keep it like this, if you keep it like this, it has a chance. If you don't recognize, you might put pressure on it, and the game might pop out, and you might lose a game. So again, try to be careful with these games. They're really so small that you don't recognize them. Same with Mario + Rabbids. Again, these cartridges are so small. Like they're literally the smallest things ever. Someone can mistake it for something, and boom. Again, be careful. Someone can mistake it for food. Someone might not. I bet you I might mistake it for something, and for a chew toy, and then go and chew on it. Turn this cartridge into garbage. And you know these games like Mario + Rabbids and Xenoverse 2, they cost a lot of money. So again, be careful with these games as well. Try to make sure they don't actually lose them or break them, because knowing these games cost a lot of money. So try to be careful with your Switch, because literally, I'm trying to make sure I put a Switch PSA there you go, public service, like a public service announcement. Take care of your games, because when these games are so precious, you don't want to lose them or break them under any condition. Also, do not throw these cartridges out. Don't throw these cartridges as hard as you can either, because if you do that, there's a small chance you might actually damage the game card. because these are very fragile. Also, these might be very fragile. Also, don't go crushing it either. Like use like a lot of power and you go, because you use too much. Like always take care of these kids. Like always hold it like this. Do not just crush your hand to like a maximum potential as well. Don't go like that. Because you use too much force in your hand, you are actually gonna crush this game into pieces. So again, take care of your games. It's also very important. When you're done with the Switch, always put the Switch back on the dock with the Joy-Cons. Also, make sure you put the Joy-Cons with the Switch. Keep them with the Switch. Do not put the Joy-Cons somewhere else. Because those Joy-Cons need to be with the Switch. And make sure they are charged. Those Joy-Cons need to be charged if you want to keep using them. If you're not charged, you won't be able to use them. So trust me, and that does not bode well. Let's see what else. Anything else I want to add? Let's see. Nope. That feels about it. So try to be careful with these switches, guys. They are literally. I know I'm not trying to sound like a parent or anything, but again, I'm trying to make sure you protect your Switch and your games, because knowing you can actually break them. It's trust me. If this might happen to you. Certainly, one of these days, your Switch might not connect to the dock, and suddenly your Switch is broken. So try to be careful, because I'm knowing this happened this year, almost on the exact same day. This is like what, not almost a year, and so look at that, someone's Switch already broke. Wow, almost within a year after the Switch released, already. Excuse me, I don't meant to yawn here. So pretty much, just take care of these games. Like, make sure you don't let don't let any of your like children also get to these games. They don't read. Cause trust me. Also, read this part, like the red part, because knowing it's very important. Because in case you had seizures in the past, make sure if you have a person who has seizures, always take a watch out, because don't tell me these games have seizures, like flashing lights, or like flashing seizures could go. Like seriously, watch out, because don't even had a seizure before, because I know this does not affect me, because it affects like a child, like if you had a seizure in the past, because literally it could happen again, because your muscles like flashing lights or like flashing scenes are very plenty to go like this. And if you're not careful for it, you can actually get an epilepsy or a seizure. So try to be careful, and make sure you. That's why they have a age rating for 10 and up. If you're like 9 or 8 years old, this game you should not be playing. You should not be playing Mario Plus Red Skin and Metal at a very young age, because you can get a seizure by watching. Maybe there's a couple of scenes in this game that show flashing lights or rapid fire images or like scenes. You don't want that. Because trust me, you do not want that to happen to you. Suddenly you go bleh. Because trust me, I know I had seizures in the past because I wasn't, maybe because I due to like scenes going so fast. Like the same thing might happen to you, and that from that one Pokemon episode that got banned, the Porygon episode. So try to be careful. Also, be careful with your Switches, guys. These things are super expensive. You do not want to send yours to Nintendo to get repaired, and suddenly you lose everything. You almost lose all your save data. So again, try to buy the physical retail copies. These are so useful in case you ever need to get a new Switch. Boom! You already have all the data. You already have all your data from your old Switch. So that makes everything so much easier. Do not make this a bigger hassle by buying digitally, suddenly you can't access it a digital one because you already bought it. Also, keep an eye for the age rating, because knowing Dragon Ball Universe 2, this is for teen adolescents, or teenagers, pretty much. This is not for a child that's 10 years old at all, or in elementary school. This is for someone who's like in the middle, or like 7th or 8th grade. at least. Whatever grade your school counts it as. Do not let a young child watch or play Xenoverse 2. Because again, this game is not meant for younger children. Because this game has a lot of blood, not a few blood scenes here, a few scenes of characters showing blood. A lot of scenes where characters say massive curse words like like I'm not gonna say some here because I'm gonna sure keep it family friendly. Like they're gonna say I'm not gonna spell it either. They're gonna, like Cell, because you know Perfect Cell he says a couple of curse words. Like that some young children do not need to know at a very young age. They can learn what the word means in high school or like middle school, but not at a very young age in elementary school where they can get sent to the principal's office. So that's why I also pay attention to these age ratings. These little boxes that contain the age rating are so useful that you need to make sure you read them in case you have a younger child. Because do not grab this game knowing it's for kids. It's for teens. Like this is like almost kids almost my exact age. You know, because I can handle lots of swearing. Like I want to say something like Cell. After a while, if you beat him, he goes, "Damn it, damn it, damn it!" Like he just starts sprouting out that phrase, and that's our child hearing that phrase, "Damn it, damn it, damn it," and repeating it to like another friend of theirs and spreading it. That's not gonna actually help them. That's actually gonna harm them. Like Marbles Rabbids, this game is rated E for 10 up because this game just contains some mild humor, like a mild adult humor, I guess. So again, keep this also this game is for 10-year-olds. This is not meant for 9-year-olds because this game also does contain a bit of well, not that much violence, but like little violence. So trust me, you need to watch out. So I tell you, so I have to look at these age ratings because trust me, these age ratings can determine. Same with Splatoon 2. This game is almost rated for E10 and up, not for a younger audience. See, because so like also for these games like teen audience, E10 and up, E10 and up. Like always pay attention to the age range. Age range will determine if you want this game for your children. Let's see. Same with Odyssey, 10 and up. Because this game does contain a few violence, so. So. Also, like, do not try to modify or hack your Switch because, again, on the you also have like a big message like over here. This big long message. I'm gonna sum it up saying that the use of any unauthorized or like pretty much modified software, like you have any like homebrew, you cannot play Odyssey knowing that this game is pretty much secure. Like they don't want you like hacking the scores, like hacking the scores in Jump Rope Challenge Moon. Just get that moon for doing the Jump Rope Challenge in New Donk City. So you think you can hack it? Watch out what you do, because no Nintendo has an eye on you. Don't use any modified software to think you can hack Odyssey, knowing that if you do put some software, you won't be able to launch Odyssey at all. Wondering if you do that, you pretty much wasted $60 on Odyssey, knowing it won't launch at all. The game will just not launch. It'll just, if you click on it, nothing happens. An error message might pop up saying, "No, well, you'd hacked. Too bad, you're not launching it." Because it may render the software on your Switch permanently unplayable. Permanently unplayable. It can never play it at all. This game will just be useless to you unless you remove the hack software. Also, if you want to start up Odyssey and knowing the game's going to begin a mess up update with Luigi's Balloon World, always update your game. It's so I love updating the games knowing you can actually get a lot of new stuff. So always update your games whenever you can. That's so useful. Do not ignore the updates. Also, your system has system updates. These things go really fast. Always check your system for like system updates. They don't necessarily take. They only take like 1 or 2 minutes. That's all. Bar minimum. That's all. So. Also, do not give your friend codes away to someone you don't know, because trust me, they might be a hacker. Because what I'm gonna say, like this country, do not give your friend codes to someone random, like in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Example: one person actually accidentally talked to a hacker and gave the hacker their friend code, and pretty much when the hacker came to their town, they put rocks all over the host player's train station, rendering them unable to use their train station ever again due to seeding. Always do not give your friend code to someone you don't know, especially if it's someone from like outside of the U.S. Like if someone from Japan, they can easily hack your game and boom, trouble starts coming your way. I'm sorry if I'm yawning. And seriously, I feel like I worked so hard today, so I feel like that's it. So again, take care of your switches, guys. These things can literally burn up or heat up very, very, very fast. Do not think that your switch is indestructible. It's not. I'm sorry if I'm yawning, guys. I'm just really tired because I worked I put a lot of effort in the X Universe 1 video. Yeah, excuse me. Into that one X Universe video last night. Whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Because I've been so exhausted, I just want to go to bed. Sorry if I'm yawning, guys. I really do apologize. I'm just really tired. I worked hard all day. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great Friday. Let's see what Saturday has to bring us very, very shortly. Until next time, guys. Sorry if I'm yawning. God damn it. And I hope to see you guys later. Take care. Also, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Sorry, I must have dozed off for a bit. I miss really sleepy, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.